Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is TNG Renee. I'm 51. I started my life over at 50. So on this channel, I'm just trying to encourage or inspire others who are midlife and having to start over. So join me on this rebuilding journey because if you're rebuilding your life as well, this is going to be your new favorite channel. So, today I want to talk about how I'm creating a soft life at age 51. Now, we see a lot of the girls out here with the soft girl videos from, the younger girls, the 20 ish, the 30 ish. I'm 50, 51. So, even at this point in my life, I am working on bettering myself in this rebuilding process. And part of that is creating a soft life for myself. So I do have some notes here off to the side because there's a few things I want to make sure that I mention, but let's get right into it. So one of the first things I want to talk about is like why I want to create a soft life at this age. And I just feel like it's not just me. I know this is probably a lot of women, but life will harden you, whether it's just like me losing my job midlife, having to rebuild and just go through that can harden you. Things like you may have experienced in younger years or just life be life in. And so there's so many reasons why people become jaded or hardened, and sometimes you don't even realize it. And again, at this age you might say, oh well, this is who I am, this is what you're going to get. But I don't want to be that way. I want to constantly better my life in so many areas. And so creating a soft girl life for myself, that is definitely an area that I'm working on. So I also want to add that like on social media, sometimes we see a lot of girlies with all the really cool aesthetics as far as the soft life, all the neutral colors. That's my like favorite example. I'm like, who lives their life in totally no colors? Like you just think of like how they do everything with the nude colors and the neutral and blah blah blah, and it's like they're trying to do like all these little pretty things for social media, but that's not always what creating a soft life is. It's not always about going out and buying luxury items and always eating at fine restaurants and always traveling. That's a huge one that we see now on social media. A soft life can be your everyday life that you make soft. Okay, so one of the ways that I'm working on creating a soft life for myself at age 51, I'm protecting my peace. And this can come in so many different forms, but I'll break it down a little bit for what's working for me. First of all, chaos and clutter and anything just chaotic, I'm not doing it. And chaos isn't necessarily fights and drama and this and that. Chaos can be your work environment, like clutter, messes around you. Just anything that's like overstimulating can be chaotic, like a rushed morning, things like that. I'm just avoiding situations like that at all costs. Another one I have is draining environments. Sometimes you're pulled into an environment that's going to stress you out. This could be family drama and get togethers to where it's just not good for your mental health or your peace. So, again, when you're in survival mode, like I've been for the past couple of years with this whole losing my job and starting over, I have to be so intentional about protecting my peace. And that is part of me creating a soft life for myself. So, number two is going to be taking care of my mental health. That's a big part of creating a soft life for myself at this age, is protecting my mental health and just making it a priority to include that in creating a soft life. So that means slowing down mentally. I could sometimes be sitting on the couch and I feel like my mind is racing for literally no reason. So I have to be intentional about slowing my mind down, sitting and enjoying a movie or a conversation, and just not letting my mind take me here and there and everywhere. Just not even engaging in anything that's negative because my mentally I just don't need it for one. And then I just don't want it, honestly. And I'm speaking kindly to myself to better take care of my mental health. So that means if I'm gaining a couple pounds, okay, I know what to do to get it off. Accepting compliments, that's been hard for me. Like if someone gives me a compliment, I can come right back with, oh, thank you, but blah, blah. No, I'm accepting compliments and I'm speaking kindly even to myself. Like I would never say anything rude to someone else. So why would I, say things like that to myself? So I'm being intentional about saying kind things to myself. Okay, so another way that I am creating a soft girl life for myself at this age, I am prioritizing my health and fitness, which I feel like I've always been pretty good about this. I've been into fitness for like 13 years now, but depending on life, how life be life in, it gets sometimes pushed to the wayside. But I'm back with fitness in the forefront and I'm making it a priority. And I'm working out because of discipline. It's not even about being vain and, oh, I want to be a certain size and blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's lovely to look good in your clothes and feel good in your clothes. But now I want this to be about discipline and self respect. People can look at you and tell how disciplined you are. And not to mention, I feel like at this age, it is so important to have mobility and just to be able to move. My new job, I'm sitting in an office. I work 8 to 5. It's not like a big area to where I can go on walks or like I can just move around, maybe go up to the third floor and not take the elevator. It's not even that type of environment. So I'm sitting all day. So it is so important to me after work to get into that gym, do like intense stretching even before my workout. There's a loud car, sorry. But I want to make sure that I'm able to move and continue to be able to move. So, weight training and strength and things like that I've been doing is very important. But I've added like intense dynamic stretching and stuff so that I'm able to move my body. That is so important to me. And so it's just really a non negotiable at this age. Okay, so number 4, I'm embracing femininity and personal style again. And so, what this means for me when it comes to creating a soft girl, life for myself at this age, I'm elevating my wardrobe. So, I'm a sneaker style content creator. Love sneakers, always been a sneakerhead. And I've had heels, but I started doing away with them because I was working from home. It was a pandemic. We weren't really going anywhere. But I'm back at a point now to where I want to add, more feminine flair into my looks and just, even like the way that I carry myself. Sneakers are great, they're fun, my first love always. But there's just something about putting on a pair of heels and just the way that it makes you feel. You feel so empowered as a woman to have on your cute outfit and your heels and stuff like that. So I want to get back into like incorporating more heels into my style and just kind of rediscovering myself through fashion, which is always fun. You can always reinvent yourself with fashion. That's why I just love fashion so much. Okay, so number 5, I'm redefining success and what softness means for me. So I have my struggle. Again, a soft life is what you make it for you in your life. So what it means for me is again like protecting my mental health and elevating my wardrobe a little bit and stuff like that. I still have responsibilities and things that I have to take care of. So it's not like I'm just living this life like, oh, I'm in my soft girl era. I'm not doing anything but looking cute all day. No, I'm still working my 8 to 5 job, got my side hustles and things like that. But I do want financial peace. I do want freedom of my time. And so I am rebuilding a life for myself that is going to define what success means to me. So I want my creative work to thrive, my photography and my content. So I'm working on that. And so that's what success means to me. And so that's what a soft life for me will look like. So you have to define what it looks like for you, but you can still build this life no matter how old you are. Okay, so number 6, I'm romanticizing small moments. And that is so important when, first of all, you're rebuilding your life. And secondly, at this age, you kind of lose the small moments because you're so focused on life. So I just want to make sure that I romanticize small moments. So I love coffee. So just sitting and having coffee in silence, lighting candles and just relaxing and smelling like the scent of your beautiful candle. Classical music in the car. I love putting on Pandora's I don't know the specific name of it, but just classical music, Beethoven, Mozart, all of the good ones. And I just sit there and I drive and I'm listening to that, and it is so relaxing. It is so calming because, yeah, sometimes you want to hear, like, you're in a car, you want to listen to your music that's going to get you hype or whatever. But sometimes I just get in that car and I listen to classical music until I get to where I'm going. And it is such a vibe. I keep my space tidy and clean and welcoming. So when I leave, I'm coming home to a clean space. My desk and everything is clean. So it's inviting when it's time to sit down and do work. Cute outfits and makeup, again, work wonders. Even if you don't have anywhere to go, just do it for you. I had to learn that when I was working from home because I had gotten to this little groove to where I would just get up, go to the gym, come home, shower, get clean for work, but I wasn't getting dressed and presentable because I'm working from home, didn't really have to get on camera. So, but I had to like make sure that I had to change that. I was like, no, I'm getting dressed at least 3 of the 5 days, and then doing my makeup and hair and just looking presentable. So that is very helpful if you're in a funk, and that's huge for me for creating this soft girl life for myself. Just making sure that as much as I can help it, I am looking put together and presentable because it just makes me feel so much better. And I'm not waiting for joy for when my life is perfect or for when I'm you know, halfway through the rebuilding process. I'm starting now, and you should too. So, again, this video is for you if you're on a healing journey, a rebuilding journey, or, just trying to figure life out like me. I don't have it all together. I'm literally rebuilding. I just want you to make sure that you make softness intentional because this life is hard and it can make us hard. And as much as we can help it, we should try to create a soft life for ourselves, however, whatever that means for you. So that is your homework for from me. Just think of about 3 ways that you can start creating a soft life for yourself where you are right now. So yeah, I'm not just waiting for this soft life to come find me. I'm starting to create it. So I hope this video was helpful. Please subscribe because I have more coming. I see with my YouTube shorts that people want me to do long form. So I'm going to commit to that. But I want you to show up and watch my videos. So yeah, share this with someone who you think it may help. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next week. Bye.